All rise for the gaming national anthem. I read that comment once on a rendition of this theme. The theme that can still bring some people to tears. The theme that defined a generation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you must be too young to have played Halo. Now, I don't have the same nostalgic feeling for Halo as many people do, my first exposure being the Minecraft Xbox add-on in 2014, but having been an Xbox player most of my life, it was always present in some shape or form, whether it was through people complaining about 4 and 5, the plentiful memes from things like Red vs. Blue, or simply Microsoft's heavy-handed marketing. But eventually, when I had the money and time, I tried the renowned and infamous franchise's latest entry, Halo Infinite. While not perfect, or by most means standout, I did enjoy my time with Halo Infinite. This then prompted me to revisit the series' older entries via the Master Chief Collection, and my experience there would make me question the high pedestal Bungie's original 5 games were on. But first, some exterior context. I have a very molded taste of what I enjoy in my FPSs. I want either fast-paced, chaotic combat, like Apex Legends or Doom Eternal, or slow, tactical, more realistic gameplay like Rainbow Six or GTFO. While there are some exceptions, these are the shooters I enjoy most. It is why games like Overwatch and Helldivers 2 were fun for a time, but rapidly lost their shimmer for one reason or another. And unfortunately, Halo falls into that third category of not quite either of my preferred shooters. This important detail is what shaped my experience with Halo, both new and old. So, let's start at the beginning. I'm gonna cut the line right away. Halo Combat Evolved shows its age and suffers for it. While it was a revolutionary game for its time, the original formula is outdated and frankly almost boring. The maps are too open while not being open world, thus leading to confusion on where to go, particularly without objective markers, which yes, I'm a heathen for needing to use them. The gunplay is mildly sluggish, and the movement is the embodiment of early 2000s gaming. Slow. Yet for the most part, kills feel satisfying. Despite its dated appearance, the characters all still come off as likable for the most part, and the enemy variety is good, even if it doesn't change during later entries. I can see why it was revolutionary for its time, but said time has not been kind to the original, forcing me to give Halo CE a 4 out of 10. Halo 2 is better than the first game. I want to get that out of the way first. Running and gunning is smoother, and the cutscenes are oh so gorgeous. However, it suffers from a lot of the same pitfalls as Combat Evolved, such as confusing maps and stilted or slow movement. Notably, however, I think the game has much better new mechanics. Driving's improved, as well as getting to play not just as Chief, but as an elite known as the Arbiter. Additionally, the plot flows better to me, and its graphical changes don't suffer as much as Combat Evolved did. Halo 2 gets a 6 out of 10. Halo 3 plus ODST is interesting. Let's get base Halo 3 done first. It's Halo 2 again, but a little better. Same gameplay, same graphics, same everything. It's just tuned that slight bit better and has some really cool moments. Halo 3 gets a 7 out of 10. ODST though, that's where things get interesting. You aren't Master Chief anymore. Heck, you aren't even a Spartan. You're a normal soldier, only able to do so much. While this is unique and provides some neat gameplay changes, it also dies by the same virtues. Additionally, it feels ammunition is even harder to come by than normal, and which makes it feel awfully sluggish. However, you have some great voice work.
Second to last, right next to mine.
That's Nathan Fillion. Net capturing plot, granting it a 5 out of 10. Halo Reach is a mixed bag, even more so than Halo 2. The story and characters are far and away the best in series, despite missing the staples of Chief, Sergeant Johnson, and the Arbiter. However, the gameplay is repetitive, and the enemies somehow feel more bullet spongy than other entries. On top of this, enemies like to pop out of nowhere and ambush you, like a Dark Souls game. This is especially bad with hunters, who are almost worse than normal here. When I replayed the series through the MCC, I started with Reach, and the suit power system was agonizing. I want to use other abilities, but I can't do that if I want to sprint. This system may contribute to my opinion on Halo Infinite and Halo 4, however, despite the rough gameplay, the story is enough to support it to a 6 out of 10. It's that good. Halo 4. What can be said about Halo 4? Well, for starters, sprinting is a constant, which is an excellent improvement for the series. It also introduces a new type of enemies called Prometheans, which are... There's something, alright? There's really no way around it. Halo 4 is just okay. Not great, not awful, just okay. 5 out of 10. I do want to bring up vehicles here, however, as I do feel the best here in my opinion. Vehicles in Halo are consistently good, with the exception of AI-driven warthogs running you into walls. The guns all feel satisfying and are generally good on weight and speed. So yeah, vehicles are a constant highlight of the series. Especially the Scorpion. Halo Infinite is actually my favorite Halo game, perhaps because it feels the least like the original Halo. While the story is not much better than Halo 4, it is acted superbly by series mainstays Steve Downes, Chief, and Jennifer Taylor, Cortana / The Weapon.
Fires, more being deployed all the time.
Active.
No, not yet at least.
As well as new VA by Nicholas Roy, who was the pilot, and Darren DePaul, Esherim.
Chief, please.
Do I have your attention, Spartan? Do I?
As well as that, the gameplay is smooth, the weapons feel good, and the abilities are far and away the best in the series. Chief now has various abilities available, such as a grapple, which can pull vehicles' weapons, the always funny armor lock, or a useful deployable shield wall. The story can lead to repetitive gameplay in places, but on a whole, Halo Infinite, despite its reputation, stands as my favorite Halo game. It appeals to my tastes in gameplay the most, feels the smoothest, and has some of the best performances in the series. A solid 8 out of 10. Now, if it wasn't evident already, this review will make people mad. I expect the comments on this video to be the polar opposite of the Idiots Try Destiny video. Halo is a beloved franchise, or at least was to many. Alas, the video game climate hasn't been kind to the series, and few of its entries hold up today. Now, granted, my opinion doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of the internet, but I think Bungie has a massively overrated reputation, backed up by the scummy and pay-to-win payment models in Destiny, and that, while Halo was once revolutionary in the gaming space, it is now less than the sum of its parts. It has failed the final mission: survive. Hey all, hope you enjoyed this style of sort of longer review. It depends on how much I edited it, actually. As I said in the conclusion, I expect this video to be a bit controversial, but that's fine. You are all allowed your opinions, especially if you are able to play the original trilogy in their prime. As usual, there will be no uploads until week 2 of the new year. On the main upload side, Sea of Thieves will not be getting Season 3. Season 2 was terrible to edit and record, but it will be getting finished. So expect a little more Sea of Thieves, but when we hit episode 10 of Season 2, no more. Nier either will be or is finished. This is written before I've edited the final episode of Nier. However, nothing will be directly replacing it, so I can get back to my series schedule of Nier. No. So I can get back to my 2 series schedule, subsequently leaving Horizon and Space Marine remaining. They'll be replaced with the returning God of War and a brand new series on Subnautica eventually. I'm hoping to keep ARC uploads a little consistent again, although that one's a little bit up for debate. So the long period of not doing them has messed me up. And the long period of not doing them has messed me up. Depending on how long Monster Hunter World takes to wrap up, the intermediary period between it and the release of Monster Hunter Wilds on February 28th will be Monster Hunter Stories 2. If World stretches on long enough, stories simply won't be posted. On top of all that, as stated midway through last year, I want to do more streams. That wraps up what I've got to say. If you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really does mean a lot. Go check out my buddies linked on my channel and enjoy the holidays. Adios.